What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel, and yeah, we're just gonna have some fun tonight, to see what we can get into, if we can get into anything. From what I can tell, Star Citizen is in awful shape. So as always, guys, if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, thanks for stopping by. Always like, comment, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the stream, things you'd like to see. Let me know how Star Citizen's running for you. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of dive into here and get this started. What do we got? We got Scott third. Are you third? Maybe you are third. I can never tell the order of anybody. So let's jump in here. Let's see. Let's get Star Citizen up on the screen as it should be. Oh, you're... Yeah, isn't that pretty funny? So Evo Cadi is more stable than the live patch. It's definitely interesting. I watched Burks play a little bit of it today, and from what I saw, I mean, the frame rate is really low, but the build itself is pretty stable. So, which is weird because I thought server meshing was supposed to really help with the FPS, but I'm not seeing it. I think maybe more people, but not so much the frame rate. I don't know. Hey, I'll be glad to get my hands on it later. I'm sure, like, you know, whatever wave I get to play, wave 4, wave 5, or whatever, when it comes out. Do you have wave 1, Scott? I think I'm just gonna grab my vulture tonight. It's kind of just like it's been a really long week at work, and I want something chill. I'm concierge, your wave 2, but I'll probably do the 10 sub to jump into the Star Lancer. I just can't wait to fly my Polaris. Direwolf, yeah. I think there's a lot of people on that train. All of what, like 10 frames per second that you might get flying it. I hope it's not like that. I really do. I hope they are able to stabilize it with the new server meshing tech. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Maybe they'll bring back the what are they called? The service beacon, so you can take those Polarises out. Ooh, I actually got some nice armor. I forgot we did the bunker. I tried combat and I'm so lost. It seemed fun, but I don't understand why looting and switching out equipment on the fly. Got shot. Yeah, you have to do those, like the quick loots. Hey, evening, Tom. Can't wait for the capital mission gameplay here. Right. I mean, they pretty much told us what they're doing for 2025, right? I mean, they gave us like the timeline. They gave us a real look ahead of what 2025 is going to be like. They're gonna everything they removed from the timeline for 4.0 is going to get put into, you know, you're going to get your 4.1 or 4.01, 4.02, 4.03 patches, and that'll probably fill us up for like all year long. adding, you know, fire and... I mean, you know how long it's going to take them to balance out engineering gameplay and how all that is. Major, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Hey, thanks again for the member. I appreciate that. See, you got your little spaceship out there. Stalker 2? Probably not. There's a couple of games that I'm really looking forward to playing. I'm looking forward to... So, early 2025, we're supposed to get Subnautica 2. I love Subnautica. Subnautica's dude, it's like a game before its time or something. It was freaking amazing. So, I'm really excited with that because it's going to be multiplayer. Jump Ship, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking for something that's kind of like Star Citizen, but like much faster pace. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I've been playing some Black Ops 6. That's taking me back, man. Black Ops 6 is really taking me back. Yeah, I love Subnautica. The only reason why I don't play it now... I would probably still play Subnautica now if it had true co-op. Now, I know they have, like, the mod where you can do co-op, but it does not work like it, you know, like intended. Like, so whenever they add true co-op to Subnautica, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm, like, super looking forward to that. I played Homeworld 3 this year because I'm a huge Homeworld fan, but... honestly, the game was a pretty big letdown so far. Like, the story was not like I thought it was going to be. I was expecting it to be, like, that same feeling where you're, like out there kind of alone and by yourself and outmanned and outgunned, and it just didn't feel like that. And I think it took a lot away from the story. And then their new mode that they have in is just... I don't know. It's not what I thought it was going to be, and I think that's the opinion of most people. But they have a big update coming in November. So, I mean, there's a couple of other good space games coming. I mean, look what they're doing to, what they've announced for Elite Dangerous, man. Is Elite Dangerous going to have base building before, Star Citizen? That's going to be kind of crazy, building space stations and stuff.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Maybe not to the scale of Star Citizen, but, you know, still. You know what? I really want to just grab my vulture. Can I not? Why can I not store anything? Like, it's right there. Like, it's on the pad perfectly. Why the hell can't I store it? Yeah, but, you know, Subnautica was never intended to be that way, though. You are meant to play that one character. I think it will be. I think the new game's going to be eerie. Plus, the map is, like, triple the size or something like that is what they're saying. Major, no, I have not. So, long story short, I got on last night, and I deleted my base. Like, that base that I had was so old. It was from like 2017, 2018, and it had parts on it that aren't even in the game anymore, and I deleted the entire base. So my main base that had everything with like all my stuff in it, I'm literally starting over on my base now. So I put a little kind of outpost down, and I've just been screwing around with that. But I want to go around to some of the other player bases and get some ideas on how to do little things, and I want to build a new base. Which is like playing like a squirrel game, right? I mean, oh my god. I also want to get my Class S Dreadnought Freighter. I found a Class A was the best one I found. I almost bought it, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to hold out for my S. Well, I'm waiting for my dreadnought. So I had a base on one of my freighters, and I don't know what I did. I did something, and when it traded me from one freighter to another, to my Class A freighter that I have now, my base got deleted. I think it was user error, if I'm being honest.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Dude, okay, so it's not gonna let me store my ships. So I'm gonna see if it'll let me just call my vulture and take the M2 down, because I do not want that M2 right now. I wanna do a little salvage. All right, let's see if it'll let me.
Welcome.
Also, guys, we're in the live patch right now, so I mean, we all know it's like super buggy anyways, right? So I'm gonna retrieve this.
Selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of, I have small bases that have farms, so I can jump through my portal to all my bases, but my Nip farm is gone. Now, I did save all the resources, so my Nip farm is definitely going back. I just don't know how. I want to do something different with my main base, because the base that I had was gigantic. I've just been playing more and more of No Man's Sky. I've made a few videos here and there, but been playing a lot more No Man's Sky lately. Like, it's like literally pulling me back in. Not to mention we're supposed to get like 2 more like huge updates for it, so. Not to mention, I never got to build my underwater base. So, I keep getting, like, I went to go do the underwater thing, and then, like, I got sidetracked fishing. Called Hell to the Rainbow. Okay. Scott, I'll check that out. I'd be up for, is it like a sci-fi game? Is it like sci-fi-ish? See, I always liked Subnautica because, yeah, it's Subnautica, it's under the ocean, but it was still sci-fi themed. You know, you had the crashed spaceship and you're trying to get back to space and that sort of thing. Do I have... I do. I'm good. Post-apocalyptic first-person game. Ooh, cyberpunky. So I played Cyberpunk. I played all the way through Cyberpunk. Both of them. Let me make sure I don't have anything on this ship. I don't remember what I did last with this one. Sweet, it's empty. It's empty. I do. There's one on my hip. I double checked that. I've got water and I've got something on my hip, so we're good. I think we're good. If you get a crime stat when you're in the P2 and there's an update, will you still have it? That's actually a really good question. I don't think so. I think it goes away. Y'all, hey, y'all let me know if they drop the new update, because I'm gonna bounce out of here and go to the new update. So if the new patch goes live for the PTU, let me know. I know it's supposed to drop like this evening or something, but normally for me when they say evening like patches, it's like 8 or 9 o'clock that they go live, not 5. So I found something the other day, guys, in this MFD. I'm sure you guys already know this, but it was in my settings. Here it is. It's cruise mode, no. You see this extended info right here? This IFCS extended info? If you turn that on, you get your speed right here. And your G's, just so you know. You mean 324A? Because 324.2 was earlier today. Yeah, whatever patch they're supposed to update this evening. Because the PTU is unplayable right now. Or according to like some of the other guys. I was watching them stream and they couldn't even play. It was just server error like every 10 minutes. Okay, so we're still in live, which means I don't have any salvage missions. No salvage, so if I go to unverified, I do. So I think I'm going to try to take one of these, maybe. Let me just fly over to yellow real fast and see if I can get anything. Maybe they already did an update then and stabilized it. I was watching Foxy Loxy and one of the other guys I watch, and yeah, I couldn't. They couldn't even play. What? What do you mean I don't have enough fuel? How do I not? Oh my god. Alright. Let's go drop on a pad and get some fuel. Man, it's touchy tonight. Touchy, touchy. Major, yeah, there's rep for it. I mean, I don't have any of the missions, but yeah, there's rep for it. Saw a Benny merchantman in the background. Oh, dude, somebody the other night, was it last night or something we were playing, and somebody posted that they, that 4.0 just went to wave 1. Everybody in chat just freaking lost their mind. That was funny. That was a good one. Okay, there's pads here, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's go get some fuel. Are you serious? Come on, game.
Landing complete.
Okay, I'm in the zone, so can I please have it? Ah, thank you. Dude, this game is killing me. Like some weeks, man, like you fight it so much that it just like sucks the life out of you.
Quantum
All right.
is at 100%.
Nice.
Launch complete.
By their armor, pretty much. By their armor. So if they're wearing like NPC armor and the way they move, there's no tags. So you don't know who's NPC and who's not. I always go into the bunker. If there's a ship outside, I always go into the bunker assuming there's somebody in there. Alright. We're hitting up Crusaders, guys. Got a crime stat 3 and like 2. Yeah. They press charges.
Is now on. Landing gear up.
Alright, we got a short little ride over here to Crusader. Oh my god, the frames, man. Before I got on, I cleared everything out of my computer and made sure nothing was running, so I couldn't blame it on anything else. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think about 4.0? Is 4.0 just going to be everything that they took out? Like I kind of think it is. You think we're going to get like all the way through the year up to CitizenCon? It's just going to be everything they took out of the 4.0? That's what we're going to get through 2025? Or do you think they're going to add stuff? Like, we know we're going to get extra ships because they have to sell ships, but do you think we're going to get any, like, any gameplay other than what they took out? Like, engineering, all the fire, the drain and all that kind of stuff, the power drain and all that type of thing that they took out. I hope it doesn't take all year, but it's just not looking like that. I'll tell you what, man, this Vulture, this sucker burns some fuel now. I used to be able to go back and forth across here. You stop trying to figure out what it will do? Yeah. You think we'll get some crafting major? I don't know about crafting. I think we'll get the ability to craft like the Vulture already has the little menu to craft like the relays and stuff like that. I think we'll get that. But I think it's going to be a long time before we see the ability to like craft like weapons or armor and things like that. I mean, I'd love to be able to do weapons and armor. Maybe we'll get that though. I mean, maybe we'll get that vehicle that has the fabrication module and we'll get that first step. I mean, it seems like it would be something easy to implement as far as crafting goes. I would love for a reason to go salvage and mine and not just pick up Quantanium, right? First iteration of base building, first quarter 2025. Ooh. So you think they're going to add everything back in that they took out of 4.0 and give us base? I don't know. I don't see that. I love dude, I want base building bad, but I think it's gonna take them a half a year to get engineering up to par. But that, hey, y'all might be right. That's not to say that they're not gonna just go ahead and dump something else into it. I mean, that's very true. That is very true. You think stuff got pulled to keep backers happy with their big ship purchases? You mean like, so for like the Polaris, like all that new tech would have destroyed IA? Yeah, I don't disagree with that. If they would have released all that with engineering, it would be unplayable. I mean, it's almost unplayable now. What's up, Synth? Might just be you, but you can see crafting our own ships seems silly. Why would Crusader both be buying a whole planet to do that? Yeah. I don't... There's only one reason why I don't think they'll do crafting ships. Not anytime soon. And that's because they rely on ship sales, and they already increased the prices in-game. They don't want us buying ships in-game fast or crafting them. They want us to buy them right now. That's the only reason that would keep me from thinking that crafting ships is going to be like very last on the list as far as crafting goes. Okay, so all of y'all have been watching the streams, right? I've been watching streams as well. I mean, so 4.0 is in, and it looks like it's stable, but do you guys see like a major improvement in the game over what we have now? Because the AI look exactly the same to me. They look the same stupid AI that we've always had. Like, I thought server meshing was supposed to really help with the functionality of AI. Or was that just to get more players in the same server? Alright, we're gonna... They're so delayed, though. Like, it's... Like, you go in to fight them, and they don't... It's not like they just pull their guns up and just start shooting at you. I mean, everything still has that desync. I mean, the animations and stuff might be better, but the desync is kind of what I'm talking about. The desync looks just as bad right now to me. It did... Well, it did earlier. Now this is, like, way early Evo Codi, so... I mean, I'm sure they've got a lot of work and a lot of, like, polish to do on the back end for that. Oh, no. I'm talking about, like, going into a bunker to fight AI. Like, the ones that are fighting back, yeah. I'm not seeing any difference so far. Alright, so again, we have no salvage, so we're going to go to the unverified salvage here. And we're going to see if there's anything that I can get. Here's a constellation. I mean, I can take this constellation Andromeda cleanup. 350Rs or Reliant Core for 25,000. I don't want to pay for them. I'll take this Andromeda. But see, Synth, like, that doesn't have anything to do with server meshing, right? Like, approaching, like the planet not being there, I don't think that's a server meshing issue. I think that's just a flat bug. Which we knew 4.0 was going to be, like, riddled with bugs and stuff. Anyways, like, I was way prepared for that. I was prepared to, like, fall through elevators again and all kind of stuff. Like, why can't I jump to anything? I like our planets that we have look amazing from. It's like I can't get to where I want to go. Like, so our worlds look so beautiful from like above, but then you get on places like we were on Hurston the other night, and dude, it was so like the ground is so terrible. I got my tank stuck on a rock. Oh. Oh, I think Starfield loves you. Synth, I think you're exactly right about the orgs. I mean, you have to think about it. So, Pyro, there's a bunch of orgs out there right now that have a lot of people that have just been looking for something to do, like org related, right? And when Pyro goes live, it's lawless. And I think they're gonna surround those systems and just, I mean, basically take them over. You're not even gonna be able to get out of the station without, somebody attacking you. Not only that, but they're probably, the jump gates and stuff like that, they're probably going to, like, be hovering around there as well for when ships come through. I don't know. It might be something where we don't even get to experience much of Pyro because of that. I hope that's not the case. But, I mean, there are orgs out there chomping at the bit for that kind of gameplay. What's going on, Brian? I don't know. Like, I mean, I think after X amount of time, I mean, I think, you know, I don't blame people for being a little salty about Star Citizen. I never will. I'm not negative. I'm not negative because I hope, like, even when I talk negative about Star Citizen, like, I have full hopes for this game. I really hope that, it succeeds, but I also see why people will get upset about it. People who have pledged ships that they said were going to come out like in 2 years and they've never come out. So yeah, that person being angry at what we have with the same gameplay we've had for the last 3 years, I don't blame people for being a little, a little salty about it. Yeah, but Scott, they've essentially kind of, like, you're not going to get that exploration gameplay that everybody thought we were going to get with the 100 star systems. I mean, even on a 1.0 launch, you're talking about 1.0 being what, 5 years away? I mean, I think that's giving it a reasonable amount of time. And it's only going to have 5 systems. I mean, yeah, they can put random points on the ground, but you have to think about it. They're going to put these prefabbed points on the ground. What are we going to be able to do at them? Shoot enemies? Nothing is interactable at those locations. They're just going to do missions where it's like, go to this location and take down this comms array, and you're going to go up to one little panel, and you're going to have to stand there and defend it while that the exact same stuff we have now at different locations. There's nothing more going to be interactable at those locations. Not for a while. I'm not going to say it's never going to be like that. But the game isn't big enough to have what we want, like, exploration wise, where you jump into a system maybe nobody's ever seen before, like No Man's Sky, where you get to name the planets or whatever, and it actually tells you, oh, so and so discovered this here. I'm more of an industrial player myself, so I don't mind it. I don't mind that there's not a gigantic exploration gameplay. Yeah, but okay, so in the state of the game, like y'all all, I'm assuming all y'all saw CitizenCon, or most of it at least. Like, think about the way the crowd was. You didn't have no standing ovations anymore. You didn't have Chris Roberts standing on stage getting all excited about everything like he normally is. He kind of just got up there, smiled a little bit, read from his little teleprompter. Like, there was like not that huge CitizenCon excitement like before. With that, the unplayable game, you think ship sales are going to be as high as they've always been in the past? I think if they don't have a stable game by IAE, I think ship sales are going to be way down. I think them taking a lot of that gameplay out of the 4.0, I think that's going to cause people to not spend as much money either. Even though like personally I'm fine with them taking it. 5 systems is more than big enough to include exploration, especially if it's randomly generated. But it's not gonna, like, it's not, but they're not gonna be randomly generated. Are you talking about like points of interest? Like, once the points of interest are there, they're just there. It's not gonna be new points of interest every time you log in, right? Like, once it's found in those 5 systems, it's just gonna be found. They're not gonna continue to add, you know, more and more. Scott. Listen, I'm saying this for real. I hope he has some really good investors. I do, because I don't think these ship sales that they've been doing, I don't think they're going to get the money anymore. Like, I think they finally hit their kind of point where people aren't buying as much. Like, yeah, you're seeing ship sales, but I don't think you're seeing them like you used to. I think this CitizenCon and stuff really hurt them. Yes, I really hear what you're saying, Scott. I do. Like, I'm with you. I don't want to just play combat. If it just becomes a combat game, I won't play. But I think there's going to be a lot of industrial stuff. I think they're going to do more with salvaging. They've got a lot that they can do with mining. They've got a whole range of stuff they could do with mining. And then with the resources and crafting, I think you're going to see a lot with the crafting. I think there's going to be some exploration. I just don't think there's going to be like the exploration like they intended it to be. The toilets. Like, I get that they had to have those toilets for realism, but good God. I'd have been fine if they could just take the toilets out. It's so, like, I want a ship with an armory. Speaking of, Scott, I want to play on that Star Lancer because I heard that it has an armory and it has a spot for a vehicle like a Ursa that doesn't take up the space of the cargo grid, so you get to do your 224 cargo and a vehicle and an armory. Yeah, if that's the truth, that's... Sith, that's perfect. You know, that's fine. I mean, like, the amount of like you'll never hear me gripe about people spending their own money on whatever they want to spend it on. I mean, I know people who have spent more than $3,500. I mean, I don't find it to be an issue at all, like the amount of money. But you're worried that they're going to run out of cash before Squadron 42. Only time is going to tell. Like, it's really hard to say where they're at right now. I mean, you know they're struggling. You know, with the Citizen Con and the state of the game right now, you know they're struggling a little bit. Like, I don't think they sold as many Zeuses as they want. No. I know people who have spent more than that on Fortnite, okay? So, no, not at all. I think right now, but now I bought in 2016. I think this is including subscriptions for like 5 months. I think I'm at like $670 or something like that. I'd love a Star Lancer. I definitely would love a Star Lancer. I just don't know if I'm there yet. Nah, but if you're like, you don't, you'll never hear me complain to anybody about their, you know what? You work for your money. You spend it on what you want to. And when I say that because, I mean, I hope this game comes out. And if it comes out, I think it'll, you know, I don't think anybody will be regretting any amount of money. Now, if it doesn't come out, there's going to be a lot of people hurt. I'm at a spot where if they were to come out tomorrow and say, you know what? It's just not going to happen. I can walk away from this project right now with the money that I've spent, and I'm okay with it. If I lose it, I lose it. I don't care. And if you're there with that amount of money for you, then that's okay as well. It's where people get like super concerned about it that makes me like, I'm like, okay, well, maybe you spent too much money if you don't have that, you know, if you're worried about, if you're going to be super upset if you lose it. If you're not, who cares? Spend your money. Buy your ships. I mean, it's going to be cool as crap to roll around in a Polaris, right? Like, I'm excited to crew a Polaris. Yeah, it does. And it does. Most of the times that I have the fun, so Jessica has her starter package, girlfriend that she plays with me sometimes, and she's gonna get back into it. We just had so many bad patches that I'm like, I've just been like, don't worry about it. It's not even worth trying to show her how to use the new MFDs and stuff like that because of it. So, but when 4.0 drops, she'll be back playing with me, and she has a starter ship that has a cutter. And with that cutter, I love jumping in there with that cutter because it's just the starter ship and that's all you have. And yeah. I mean, I'm definitely okay with people spending money on the game. I just don't want people to spend more money than, I don't want people to spend more money than and regret losing it. That's where I'm at with it. If $2,000, $3,000, if you're okay with losing $5,000 to support a project and you're okay with it, if it doesn't come, awesome. I think that's fantastic. And I'll say this, if the channel allows, I'm not saying that I'll never buy another ship. I'll never say that. Right now, with where it's going, I probably won't buy one. Now, depends what comes out at IAE. Like, I'm not a FOMO person. FOMO, I could care less. That makes doing FOMO stuff makes me not want it more. Like, it works, like, for some people, it just works in the opposite way. They make it, like, limited edition, and I'm like, nah, you can have it. Man, I can't imagine spending 20 grand on it though. Like, yeah, I mean, if you're a gamer, like, so let's say, like, this is the only game I played, and I played since 2016. You figure a normal gamer probably buys between what, 5 to 7-ish games maybe a year on average. I think that's what the one of the last articles I was reading is, like, how many games people buy a year, and that's just an average between all regular gamers. But if you take 5 to 7 games since 2016, I mean, a couple $1,000s is not a lot to spend with that amount of time. Paints? Yeah, but paints are different, right? I mean, you're not spending $200 on a paint. You're, you know, I've wanted a Connie, so since like 2017, well, 2018, about 2018, 2019, I've wanted a Constellation Andromeda since then, and I have talked myself out of buying that ship every single time. Now I'd rather have the Taurus, but I just keep talking myself out of all of them. It's crazy. See, I think the paints are priced well. Here's another thing. Like, things like armor and weapons and things like that. Dude, I would totally... I'll tell you right now. I'd probably have $50 in armor and weapons and stuff like that, if there was a way to, like, get them back. But the fact that I can jump into a brand new patch, put my armor on, my ship just randomly blows up going out of a hangar, and then I lose it for the entire patch, yeah, I'm not paying money for that. Then you have to go in and melt it and then buy it again. I'm like, no. I know people who do that regularly. Ooh, this thing's got some cargo on it. Don't care. Oh, yeah, I know. I know, Seth, man. Uh. I, like, salvage is what I like. I like my power washer simulator right here. It's nice. Oh, 100%. I mean, how much you think people pay to go play golf? And how many times do they play golf a week? I mean, how much do people spend going hunting or going fishing on poles and lures and packing up and gas to get to where they're going, and, you know, or their boats and things like that? I mean, it's not that much money if it's a hobby that you enjoy. And I also think it gives you the right to bitch about it a little bit. I bitch about it all the time. I always gripe about this game. But I'm here to stay, too. I'm not... Yes, exactly. Yep. That's what you gotta tell the wife. Scott, do I have an org? Yeah, it should be Silver Squadron. I probably sent you an email. Or I didn't send you an email. CIG probably sent you an email. I'm assuming that's what you're referencing. Major, you probably got one too. I think I added you as well. So if you got a random email from an org, it's probably from internally from the org thing. Yeah, see. Yeah. Well, you know, I don't actually send the emails. It's the internal whatever it is of CIG. Roberts Space Industries. This is taking longer to do this than I thought. Like, it feels like it's slowed down. I swear I used to be able to strip this ship so much faster. And I'm using the abrade modules. Oh, you don't have to talk on the headset. What do you mean you don't talk? You don't have a headset so you can't talk. You have a mic. I know you have a mic so you can talk. You just might not be able to hear. Synth, yeah, I can send you one. Hey, Synth, if you don't mind, the link should pop up here in a minute or something, or if you want to scroll up on the chat. If you want to join the Discord and send me that message in Discord. I don't know if you do Discord or not, but we have a Discord for our group. And Silver Squad implies silver as in silver hair because we're old. It's mostly an older group. I mean, it's mostly people's like it's mostly 30s through 60s. There's a couple of older members in there too. I know Wayne, he's in there. I think he's in his 60s as well. Yeah. Scott, technically speaking, I can talk through Discord through this mic if I wanted. It's just inside Discord you can set your mic and your speakers. So, yeah. Yes, you can absolutely use earbuds and a mic. Or I guess if your earbuds have the mic in them or whatever, you should be able to use that as well. Friendly fire? I just want the stuff from the ship. Then you may give multiplayer a go. Yeah. I mean, I ordered a $30 headset off of Amazon, and it works perfectly fine too. You don't need anything fancy for this. Man, I really feel like this is taking like so much longer than normal. I know the Connies are hard to scrape because of the different, because of all the lines and stuff.
Friendly fire.
Dude, it's telling me I've got 13% left. Holy crap. Where's it at? I guess it's on the sides. I'm assuming it's on the sides. Alright, I'm gonna get the side of this one. You joined? Nice. Oh my god, we got 10%. I guess it's all this side stuff that we're missing. Yeah, the Aquila is a beautiful ship. I love the Constellation series in general. I think that's why I like the Star Lancer. I think I just like that type of spaceship feel. Oh my god, 6%. We only got 6% left. I hope that it's all over here. %. We're getting there. All right, 1%. Good God, guys. Come on. Where am I missing a spot at? There we go. You know, Major, that's like the biggest topic right now, right? That's the biggest topic about engineering. I don't see CIG making these larger ships not be able to be soloed. And I think they've actually said that at some point. The reason why is because it would really cut in to their money, their ship sales, right? Because every time a big ship comes out, you're cutting out half of your people who are going to buy it because you can't solo it. So I think they will make it. I think they'll make it harder for a solo player to function. Like the Star Lancer takes 4 people. Well, you need 3 people just to do all the weapons, right? You got the turret on the top and the turret on the bottom, and then you got the pilot. So you need at least 3 people just to arm the weapons on the Star Lancer. So technically speaking, it really can't defend itself. So, but as far as engineering, like being able to repair it and having to fix it, because here's the thing about it in the battles. Think about combat, right? You're not fixing your ship during combat, right? You're not going to fix it. It's something that you're going to have to do maybe like after the battle is over. Yeah, and AI blades will help. It will help a lot. The question is will they do what some people are thinking they're going to do? Is AI blades only going to work on the remote turrets? What about the turrets where you actually have to have a person in the seat? Like, for example, the Cuddy Black. You have to have a person in that gunner seat to work that gun. Technically speaking, AI blades shouldn't work for that gun. They should only work for turrets that are remote. So there's that kink to kind of throw in there as well, because it's going to be very unrealistic if you can throw an AI blade and fully crew a hammerhead. I just don't see them allowing AI blades to do all of that. I think like certain ships, like my A1 for example, it has a remote turret on top. I'll probably be able to get an AI blade to function that remote turrets. That's what I think anyways. I just don't. I really hope they still do NBC. Dude, I think it will eventually come. I think they'll make it where you can hire people, but dude, that is so far out. I mean you're probably talking like 2.0. Like I said, I have hope for it, though. I don't know. I hope they figure out a way to stabilize this game so that we can actually play more of it while they're developing it. I mean, that's their biggest point of contingency, right? Like, so much stuff breaks. Like, if they can ever figure out a way to, like, get it to where they put out a patch and some things will break, but not to where it's like unplayable. Like they add cargo in and then some of the cargo things are broken. Yeah, I think we all get that, but okay, we added cargo, now none of the elevators work again. It's like, what? Why do we have bugs that are back from like 3.17? I mean, I fell through the elevator the other day. I haven't done that since like 3.18. So it's like, why does everything is so they have it where it's like so intertwined to all the systems. But they've also said that it's like super Frankenstein, right? There are far more man turrets than remote. I would say yes. I mean, like I said, the Hammerhead, for example, those are manned turrets. Those aren't remote turrets. But then you have ships that are like the Reclaimer that has a couple of remote turrets. Crap. We do some missions where we do bunker missions where we kind of go in like a squad, like role playing in terms of that level. Star Citizen's just in it. It's real hard to role play in Star Citizen when everything is just broke. I was hoping maybe I could find like some panels to like fill the rest of the ship up, at least the hopper. Like apparently panels are good to go now, so maybe I can find some. Maybe. I would love to find a small little patch of panels out here. There's Daymar, there's Grim Hex, there's Miner's Lament. Let's go to Miner's Lament. Oh, yeah, that's what you see. Yeah, but the thing about it is like our group, most of our group is older. Like when crap does that, we just mute. You're talking Call of Duty. That's really funny. Like some dude was playing music the other night on Call of Duty. I'm like, really? Thank God they made it so easy to mute people now. You just click on their name and hit mute. That's helpful. Look at that. 12,000. 12,000 signature. Let's go see what that is. I bet that's panels. I missed that they took the ships out of the game. Like when you could find the actual husk of the ships. My thing about these panels is like for how simmy it is and everything, like the panels, like it's the same 3 panels really. Like the same ship blew up how many times now? Like they already have the damage model from all of these ships, right? So every time you fracture a ship, it fractures the same way. So they have these damaged models for these husks. Why don't they just put like partially these husks out here? Dinner time. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, let's see if we can fill up on this. Should be able to fill up. Bruh. See, again, that's like Call of Duty. That's where you get all that trash. That's why you play... That's the difference between playing, like when we play with just our Discord group, right? So you don't have all that trash when you're in the Discord group. Not to mention most of us are older, so we don't do that. But I don't normally play like even when I play Call of Duty, we're like on Discord. We don't have our mics turned on to the lobby. Oh, yeah, no, I get what you're saying in general, yeah. And you're right. It is like that. 100% it's like that. I remember my old neighbor used to play Call of Duty. This is probably like 15, 20 years ago or something like that. He used to, when he was watching his baby before his wife got home, he'd put her in the little rocker on the floor in front of him, and he'd play Call of Duty and rock the little rocker with his foot while he's playing Call of Duty. But you could hear it. You could hear the little music thing. I'm like, dude, I can't hear the footsteps. That's a yeah, he was. Cool guy. Just had to get his game time in. I'll tell you what, man, these panels are scraping fast, but you're not getting hardly any material off of them anymore. Y'all notice that? Like, I've almost scraped this entire panel, and I've only gotten 3. Whatever happened to getting like 8 or 9 SCU off of one of these large panels? They've like halved it. But I guess I guess it's like sucking it up faster. Some sort of the ibuprofen chapter. So other than gaming, since I do cars. I have a couple of Mustangs. They're older. It's my hobby. I mostly do gaming now, but I don't really mess with the cars too much anymore, but decided to take a break and do this for a while. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting, like, it looks like this one big panel, I'm getting about, like, just over 5 SCU off of it, maybe? Let's see how much I get. I think I'm at 5 right now. Alright, I gotta get this little piece right here. So almost 6 SCUs. I guess that's not the worst thing. 6 SCU off of one big panel. That's not the worst. I think it used to be 8, so they definitely nerfed it a couple. Oh, here it is. I was like, where is that other panel at? Ooh, a Chrysler 300C. Ooh, an Edelbrock supercharger. So I have a Shelby GT500 Mustang. It's got the TVS supercharger on it as well, but it's the Trinity engine, so it's the 5.8 liter. I also have a 66 Mustang, but it only has a 302 in it. Are they abandoned ships to salvage back? No, they haven't yet. Like where you could find like a C2 just randomly by scanning. Yeah, they haven't put any of the ships back in yet. Like you actually have to do the missions or like actually find a ship out there. They're all mission based now. I liked that you could randomly stumble upon one. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, I don't know. I would think they would put them back in, but now that they have them tied to missions, I don't know. Yeah, since I've had enough cars to be embarrassed by. I've had a couple of Boss 302s. I've had a Z06 Corvette. I've had a lot of cars. I've had a Hellcat Red Eye. I'm done though. I'm done with cars. I've got the 2 cars that I want, and they'll be in the garage probably forever. I'm not gonna buy anything else. My love right now is my Jeep. I like my Jeep that I daily drive. It's nothing fancy. It is a regular Wrangler Sport that's old, but I like it. I don't really want to salvage these little things. I've got, what, a few more SCU to put back in here? Here, let's see if I can find one more. Let's see if I can find... I found those pretty quick. Let's see if I can find another patch. What do we got? It's 5550, 1720, 1870, 1900. Okay. Ooh, a Dodge Power Wagon. Yes. I like it. There we go. Here's 8,000 right here. This should be a little thing of panels. There may be one big panel in there that'll finish me off here to fill up my ship. Yeah, so my ex-CEO, he had like a warehouse with like 120 cars in it. He built a 67 Mustang and put the 5.2 liter Whipple supercharged engine in it. Oh my god, dude, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Especially for a car that light, man. Holy cow. If I ever do anything, it'll be putting a different engine into my my 66. All right, let's grab this. This should do it right here. Yeah. Ah. Hey, Major, you too, man. Thanks for sticking around for a while and chatting, man. It was fun. We'll holler at you in Discord, and hopefully we'll get to play soon. We need to get a few of us in a group and kind of mess around the verse. You have a good night, though. We'll salute for you. Well, I thought these panels would fill me up, but I don't know. We're at 8.5. I was hoping to get a full 13 SCU. I kind of wish I just had my vulture. I wish I had my reclaimer so I could just stay out here. But man, sometimes I don't want to like get up and down out of the seats, you know. Uh-oh. Is that it? 30K? 30K with a full load on the vulture? Uh-oh. Oh no, it recovered. Ooh, that was close. That was close. All right, let's see if we can finish this off. Unbee. Or Aaron. Are you logged into the wrong account again? Zavid, yes sir. Happy November to you too. Uh-oh. Let's see if this baby recovers. Huh? Let's see if she recovers. Does the reclaimer with the full hopper load of RMC survive a server error, or do you have to have it in the boxes to? I have no idea. For me, it is literally a hit or miss thing. Like sometimes I get to keep it all, sometimes I get to keep nothing. Sometimes, well, with this server error, if it recovers, I get to keep it. But if it's a 30K, that's just 50-50 for me. Sometimes I get to keep it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I can spawn my ship and it Hey, Unbe. Try that again. just waiting on this server error, see if we're gonna get it to. See if we can recover this. It's gone. Unbe. Of course. Trust me when I say you're not the only one who does that when I say logged into my other account. Yeah, we'll give it a little bit, and the only reason I'm gonna give it a little bit is because I have it in full ship full of boxes and a full hopper load. So we're gonna see if it recovers. Well, you know me, MB. I don't normally do this because of this exact reason. So it was okay. I kind of wanted to see how the panels were doing anyways, since we've had a couple of hot fixes and updates. So it's fine. Yeah, Ducky told me earlier. Hey, I'm ready. I like salvaging. Salvaging's my jam, so I'm ready. We can bust out a reclaimer and we can literally salvage away. Yeah, Synth, it's gonna be a while. It's rough. It's really rough. Like, it's really rough right now. I mean, knock on wood, I can't even believe that I was able to play as long as I just did before it crashed. Normally, I get a tops 20 to 30 minutes before I get a 30K or a server error. And live and in the PTU. Now, we're supposed to get a PTU patch tonight. Or not a PTU patch for 324.2a or whatever. But right now, I don't see anybody really saying anything about it. So I guess it's going to be later this evening. Maybe? I don't know. When did it drop? Zavith, when did it drop? "12 minutes ago?" Trust me, it looked like it recovered. It did not recover. Every time you go to exit the game, it makes it look like that. Let's see here. So I do have an update. It looks like it's about 8 gigs. Yeah, no, nothing's live. Nothing for live. This is an update to the PTU. But it's a 324.2 PTU. Yeah, mine's updating right now, guys. So we'll let it update real fast. It's going pretty fast. I need like a minute. Yeah, about a minute left. We'll see if this fixes it. Oh, that's right. I'm BU stream today too. Yep. No, the live, they said the PTU, they were gonna run the PTU update, which is the update for the live over the weekend, and they were hoping to get a live fix out early next week. So hopefully maybe like Monday, Tuesday we get an actual live update. That's what the patch notes said earlier today. All right, guys, we are updated. So we're gonna here. Let's okay. So we're going in. Going in right now. Let's see how this works. Xavier, thanks for the heads up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Much appreciated. I knew normally they don't drop till like 7 to 8 my time. Usually around 8 my time when they say this evening. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. All right, guys. Fingers crossed here. Stanton, location, area 18. That's just where I go. Play game. Confirm. All right. Usually when I'm in the PTU, I literally test the salvaging stuff. That's normally what I always end up doing. To see because even though it's not in the patch notes, dude, they're always like doing micro changes to stuff that they don't even tell anybody about. It's like the one time they nerfed they nerfed the RMC so bad. That wasn't even in the patch notes. It was like I would scrape an entire ship and get like half the amount of RMC off of it. So, and then they, of course, later fixed it. But I still think they do a lot of little micro changes. They just don't put in any of the notes. Like small little adjustments. Until the community rages. Uh-oh. Hopefully we can get in. All right. Yeah, I don't think Ducky's going to be on tonight. I don't think he's going to be on till late this evening. Oh, a night vision site. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's traveling, yeah. All right, guys. Fingers crossed. All right, MB. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Have a wonderful dinner. Here's this guy that's always standing there. Yeah, hopefully this is stable. Dude, they need a win right now. Looking forward to playing 4.0 at some point though. I was hoping that 4.0 would go to like wave 1 pretty soon. That'd be pretty cool if they'd go wave 1. Well, I mean, so far it, like, as far as like interaction and like FPS goes, it feels better. It definitely feels better. It feels better than the live that I was just in, that's for sure. I can say that much. We'll see how it goes. Let me go grab a ship. I can actually, you know what? I can probably grab the vulture. My vulture is a pledged ship, so I'll just grab my vulture. I probably don't even have the right mining heads on it. You know what? I don't even really care. We'll use the good old cinch modules on the salvager. All right, moment of truth. Does the elevator work? Well, that was reactive. All right, guys. Let's see what we have. Yeah, Titan, Gladius, the A1, my C1, my Buccaneer. Okay, so I have my normal stuff. This was bought in-game, so that's not bad. You know, I've got to check on something because one thing that I'm missing, like I have a hover quad that's on my account and it's not in here. I really need to check on that. I might have to send in a ticket for that. Alright, so we got the vulture. Right? Alright, now let me see. I don't think I bought the mining heads for it, but I can check real fast. See, flare, salvage heads. It's the utility. Oh, I do. No, available one. Yeah, I do have it. I did get it. So that's cinch, abrade, cinch, and I'm gonna take the tractor off and put one of these. Okay, so now I have the both of the abrade modules on the. Let's put the white one. Let's put the white paint on.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
Let's see what she looks like in white.
Your vehicle has.
Ooh, moment of truth. Do I have my salvage missions? Oh, look at that. I actually have salvage missions this time. Well, that's nice. At least I can do some salvage missions again. See, I really like the white paint on the Vulture. Oh. There we go. Alright. Don't have any ammo, but I got a pistol, so whatever. Good enough. We're just gonna go check out a salvage mission, so don't need too much. Yeah. What do y'all think about the white paint? What do y'all think about the white on the Vulture? I kind of dig the white. I have the best in show paint, but I don't know. The white kind of just stood out to me. Like one of the ones that I'd really love to have, because the Vulture is just kind of my ship. I'd love to have that. I know it was a limited time thing. I think it may maybe be a sub item or something like that. But I forget what you call it, the graffiti paint for the Vulture. That's the one that I really wanted, and I got mad about the FOMO stuff and I didn't get it, and now I kind of wish I had it. It's probably a great, one of the best looking paints for the Vulture. I really like that style of it. All right. So, what I can do is hit contracts. We can hit salvage. So where is this? Her L4 or Mike L5? Which one's closer? What's Kurt's closer? Mike L5 is closer. Let's go to Mike L5. getting out of here. Yeah, Xavier, that, yeah, I think you're right. I think it is a subscriber item. I wish I would have gotten it. I don't know. Maybe I can buy it off of the store, one of the stores like Star Hanger or the Impound or something. Maybe I can find it on there. I don't think it's rare or anything, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So we need to go here. Mike L5. Ooh, touchy, touchy, touchy. All right, guys, we're gonna roll over here. If you ask a member who's a subscriber, they can get it for you. Yeah. Us non-subs. Hey, we're all going to be subbing here pretty soon for 10 bucks so that we can get access to Wave 1. We're all going to want that pyro experience. We're going to be foaming at the mouth to get to that. Yeah. Pyro's almost here. We almost have a second system. That's pretty... I'm not going to lie. It's pretty insane. I'm going to say this. If they can get Pyro in and they can stabilize this game just a little bit, stabilize it enough that we can jump back and forth and do runs and things like that, it's gonna start feeling pretty epic. I mean, I can't wait to like try to go mine some rocks or something over here, or go search and find like a bunch of railguns and then take them back to Stanton. I mean, that's gonna be pretty. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's gonna be cool. I just really hope that what we were talking about earlier in the stream doesn't happen, where, you know, gigantic orgs, like all these big orgs that are out here aren't... I hope that those big orgs don't, like, try to take over Pyro, right? I mean, there's a lot of big orgs out there that are just foaming at the mouth, waiting on something like this, right? So, I don't think it would be hard for an org to lock down a station. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, but, you know. Give them our... Pay our fair share. Alright, guys. We are almost here to Mike L5. I can't believe we had to fly all the way out here to get this one little stupid little arrow. And I'm going to have to fuel up before I go back. Holy cow. I'm actually going to have to go to this station. Now, where did my mission go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What happened to my mission? Her L4 or Mike L5. Right there. I paid it already. I paid it. Alright, here we go. And there's the little salvage claim over there. There she be. I didn't realize the vulture went this fast. Almost 1100. She scoots pretty good once she gets going. Man, you can't even see this thing. This thing is tiny. Do I have lights? Oh, lights are still broken, guys. So you know, like on the live patch and the PTU, the lights are broken on your ships, just so you know. So when you go to hit L, they don't work. So no lights on the they didn't fix that yet. I'll report it once I get off. I'll report it to the issue council, but yeah. No lights. Ooh. Let's make this go a little faster. Well, this should be a fast one at least. An arrow. Oh, I wish I had my lights. %. All right, that mission's down. What sucks is we're gonna have to go refuel. But let me see. Let's see what missions we have at least. That would be helpful. See, salvage. See, now we have 16. There we go. Now it unlocked all my missions. Well, it didn't unlock all of them. It didn't unlock my 50,000. Where's my 50,000 missions? Okay, Drake Vulture. See an RSI, a Scorpius. Here's a Vulture. Technically, the Vulture could have some. Is there anything else out here at Mike L5 that I could just do? Mike L1, Mike L3. I don't think there's gonna be anything at Mike L5. A Titan. That's her L5. See, we want Mike L5, and there's not anything. Mike L1, Mike L1, Mike L3. Okay, so let's just go. Let me go refuel this. Let me go refuel this thing. And where's the space station? There it is. I'll refuel, and then we'll go see if maybe we can snag one of those. Do a Vulture, scraping a Vulture. I don't have too much money left. I think I only have like 200K. Because I bought that stupid 400i that pretty much wiped my bank account out. It doesn't. The PTU used to reset all the time, but now it doesn't really reset, so it saves your profile. I never thought I would be grinding for money in the PTU, which I'm not gonna do, but I mean, we'll try a Vulture and see if the Vulture has any like cargo on it, and if it doesn't, then we can finish that mission, and then maybe go grab like my Titan or something, possibly check out a bunker or something. Okay.
Landing gear down.
Thank you.
All right, let's get this baby refueled here. All right.
You are clear to launch. You are clear to launch.
I'll tell you what, man, the controls are like, it's a lot touchier than it has been. Like the ship feels really reactive for whatever reason. Usually I get a little delay with this new style, but it's actually pretty good. Like so much that I got to get used to it. All right, let's see if we can take one. Okay, salvage 17. Let's see, we got a Titan, a 300. I don't want to do a 300. I don't want to do a Scorpius. So the only two that I really have that I can do are this Mike L4 or this Mike L1. Mike L1 is probably the closest. Where is Mike? Oh, yeah. Okay, so Mike L1. Let's go do Mike L1. Let's see. Mike L1. Alright. Yep. Wait, what? Alright. So it's not gonna let me do it that way. The clickety the old mappity. And we're off. Alright. Well, guys, it looks like, I mean, I don't want to speak ahead of myself here, but it seems like it's running... Well, it's running way better than live is. I can say that. Like just the reactiveness of the controls feels better right now. So there's something to be said for that. Come up here. We can check our... Oh, you know what? Let's do the extended info. There's our ship. There's our fuel. I'm gonna check our fuel here. Hey, I'm glad my salvage missions are back. I haven't had my salvage missions in like 3 patches. Ooh, I'm under 200k. Now that I took this mission. I might actually have to go sell the stuff from this mission. Normally I don't even bother selling it. I just go, and usually by the next patch I have the money back, especially in the PTU. It's like they're making the PTU more of a like live than it used to be. I don't know. It's weird. It's like they didn't wipe it. I thought they wiped it every patch. Ooh, man, I tell you what, this is gonna suck up most of my fuel. They really did change this stuff, because the Vulture used to go... I used to be able to go from one side of the system to the other in the Vulture. And it'd take me like 12 minutes, but it could do it, and it would barely use, you know, just like a hair of fuel. And now I'm only halfway there, and I'm at 50% almost. Looks like we're cutting this one closer. Yep, there we go, 50%. She's a good looking ship though. I like my little Vulture. I tell you what, I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of this thing. I can say that. I've used the crap out of this ship. Yeah, after I get done with this mission, if I don't get to a place where I can sell it or whatever, I'll probably I'll probably just go grab a weapon and some ammo, and maybe go try like a protect site bunker or something like that at Area 18 and see how it's running. Doing a bunker is a good way to test it. I'm number 1. I appreciate that. Ooh. I got a little bit of fuel. Just a little bit of fuel left. Let's go. Man, what I should have did, man, I didn't even think about it. I should have munched that vulture or that arrow. Because, hang on just a second, guys. I don't think I can get one. Yeah, I don't have a I don't have a gun. I don't have a tractor beam gun. How idiotic is that? Like, I have... What the crap is going on with this panel? Like, you can't read it. So 8. I need construction materials. Meh. Oh well. I'll crack this vulture when I finish it. I could have ran into that station, but there's no real need for that. We're just kind of testing this stuff anyways. Yeah, number 1 with the right finger too. Yeah, better be. It's funny. So the night before last, we learned that you can eject out of your ship when you're in quantum, and it will leave you stranded. So that was a fun test. I'm sitting in my Buccaneer and I'm like, it says eject. I'm like, it's giving me the eject button. I'm like, can I really eject? Alright, I'm going to check the lights one more time. Alright, guys, we still have no lights. So that still sucks. I had to check one more time. Uh-oh. It's not letting me, it's not letting me scrape said vulture. Uh-oh. Okay, so maybe if I kill the whole power of the ship. Okay, so first salvage test success, second salvage test no go, so we cannot salvage this vulture. Oh. Gosh, maybe the bottom half? Apparently the shields are not up because I just scraped the back of it. Iron, processed food. Oh, look, a 1 SCU of gold. That would have been nice to have. Yeah, so we can, I'm able to do this, so that's a no-go. Okay, so can I, what is it? Can I fracture it? If I can't scrape it, can I salvage it? Contract complete. So the percentages are still broke. So that's good to know. So salvage is broken. That's basically a long story short. Oh, nope, their percentages are working on that one. Plus 2%. I'm definitely not getting my 20K back. That was that processed food. What was this? Well, don't know what that is, but I got it. Okay. Well, that's that. Alright. So we're at Mike L1. So I think the best thing would be to do is to maybe head to the space station over here. Alright. Where's the space station? I just saw it. There it is. Let's head to the space station. I feel like I got just enough time to like maybe go check out one of the bunkers real fast, maybe. So I think the fastest thing for me to do is to Just land here, grab like grab my Titan or something like that, and head back to maybe like ArcCorp and check out like the Protect Site bunker. I think that would be probably the easiest one. Yep, let's roll with that. I think that's a good plan. Oh yeah. That's what we do. We're all testers. Nobody's a player. We're all testers. Oh my god. Of course it put me on the other side of the... We're a tester for their new tech. Backer, yeah. Crash test on me for sure. Alright, well, I'm gonna at least go grab me a multi-tool. Fall free. Open. Open. Alright, so I can do, let's see here, craft a multi-tool. Yeah, I just tried to just salvage a vulture, and it would not let me scrape the vulture. Technically, you can. You are an alpha tester. You can put that on your resume. That's not a lie. And you're not lying. I actually know people who have probably done it. Alright. Let's put that on this. Alright, now what do I have left in here? What did I get? Depot. Alright. I'm just not messing with that right now. Go get a double dog on me. Alright, so I'm just going to go store this. I'm going to call my... Actually, okay, we're at Mike L1, right? So I should be able to store this. I should be able to go get a... I should be able to go ahead and grab a weapon so I don't have to do that at Bajini. Because there's not anything at Bajini, right? No. So let's store the vulture. I'm not worried about the money because technically speaking, I could just go find some panels to salvage and get the money back. There's always an easy way to salvage for it. Okay. Alright, let's go lobby. Let's go grab a weapon so we can do this. Whoa. Oh, not again. Are you serious? Hey, are you guys seeing this? We haven't had this happen in a long, long time. Oh, look. Hey, 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 they're moving. They just, I guess they just came over to say hi. Wish me farewell. That was weird. They're too shy to be on stream. Yeah, that was freaky. That's like Halloweenish right there. I don't want to. No, Galleria. I want to go to Galleria. Take me to the Galleria. It looks like they were. Look, these guys are just kind of standing out here by the door too. These aren't as bad though. Those guys were like looking at me. All right, what am I looking for here? It's not plat. I don't need Platinum Bay. I need this, right? Yeah. I need a gun.
Hi. Welcome. Smart buy.
All right, I got a P4. Now I just want some ammo. I just want some P4 ammo. Yeah, I also wanna. Ooh, a Coda. A Coda. Let's get a Coda. Alright, personal weapons. We're gonna grab this Coda. So we need. That's a grenade launcher. Oh, come on. Where are the Coda bullets? Here we go. Bye.
Nice choice.
You know, I would like a... There we go. That should be good, right? That's good, isn't it, fellas? Where's there a... What are these gonna be? I've been seeing those things around. I wonder what they're gonna be. Put the P4 and item name for quick pick, yeah. Alright, hangers and habs. It's invalid? It shouldn't be invalid. Now I want to check. Thank you. Synth, try that one. I need to go back this way. That one should work. I just pulled that one straight from Discord. I don't know why the other one's not working, but I'll fix it. Thank you for testing it. Why did I just get out of the elevator? This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Awesome. All right. So let's make this easy. Let's deliver, request, retrieve.
Your vehicle
There's my girl. This is still my favorite ship in the entire game. Dude, I just love the way this thing looks. I still get chills when I see this thing come up. Love the landing gear and everything. Oh. I can't believe you. I cannot believe y'all are gonna let me do that. Y'all are gonna let me. Y'all are gonna let me leave my weapons and ammo and everything here. I can't believe y'all. All right. So this pistol can go here. This pistol can go on. Split that off. That can go there. We can put this on my backpack. We can load that up. Load that up. Oh, fun thing to know, guys. I didn't realize it until recently, and maybe y'all already know this, but I did not. Like, when you come in here to split on something, if it's a large number of items and you really want to split it in half, you can actually type in the number, just so you know. You can actually come in here and go, boop, and now you have, you can split it into 5. So, like, if I want to split this into another 5, I can just hit split, and now I have 5. So, y'all probably knew that, but I did not, so I thought you had to click it over. So, quick tip. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all I need. Okay. Weapon, ammos. Now we can enter the ship. All right. Ducky! There he is. There he is. Alright, so we are gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna go back to ArcCorp. I don't have enough fuel? What? Alright, guys, the fuel is messed up. Because now it's telling me that my Titan has the exact same amount of fuel that my Vulture has? That's not right. The Vulture and the Titan have the exact same amount of fuel? I mean, I guess they're small ships. They're both small ships. So I guess that's legit. All right, we'll jump to Hurston, and then we'll jump back to, or maybe we'll do one. Maybe we can do one at Microtech. Let's see if we can do. Let's see if we have a mission like that at Microtech. I mean, I'm down for trying that. I don't normally go to Microtech, but I'm willing. Hey Tom, glad you hung in there for a little bit, man. Ooh, 1 a.m. Yeah. Well, you have a good night, sir. Thanks for sticking around. We'll catch you on the next stream. Like shields were, quantum drives make absolutely no difference except power draw. All right, let's All right, let's see if I can find something here, guys. Let's see if I can find like one of those smaller missions or whatever. So it would be under mercenary, right? So clear. So we got a call to arms here. These are all illegal monitas. What do we have under bounty hunter? So there's not. See, I don't have that. That's why I never do Microtech, because I never have the missions I want here. Yeah, but see, at Microtech, you don't have to. You don't have to do it at Microtech. Do I have enough fuel to jump? I want to jump. I want to jump. I do. So it's not giving me a point. Okay. Let me jump to OM4 then. Now let me see if it will let me set a point. Alright, guys, so it will not let me... Well, we're just gonna jump then. Just checked Urkel and it says that yes, the Voltron Titan have the same 0.5 quantum fuel tanks. Titan has 9 SCU for hydrogen. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the Titan view looks great. Yeah, I was just gonna fly to Hurston and just like literally stop at Everest. This is the Titan. This is my baby. This is my baby Titan. Sexiest ship in the game right here. This is a beautiful ship. A beautiful ship. And it looks great with some of the paints. Yeah, the MFDs look great. The MFDs they did really well with. The MFDs cleaned it up really well. Like this right here where they do the little LEDs that shine down right here for the I thought it looked really clean. They need to touch it up a little more. You can see the bleed through up here. A little bit and a little bit up here. You can see a bleed through of the lights. But they did, I mean, it makes sense at least. No, the Titan is Titan's my pledge ship, and it's never going anywhere. Yeah, I love my Titan. It'll never go. I will never melt this one. This and what's funny is my Titan isn't even LTI. My Titan has my game package. I upgraded from the Mustang to the Titan. Yeah, 325A is a great ship too. Yeah, Mustang to the Titan was my favorite upgrade. I remember being really wowed when when you first log into Star Citizen and then you're like, the ship comes in and like the first time you see the reclaimer land in front of you and it comes in and lands and then like all the landing gear compresses and like it's all like you're just like holy crap, and then 5 seconds later the ship starts bouncing around the hangar. They have all this beautiful like elegant stuff that lasts for like 2 seconds. I think my funniest thing, my favorite time in Star Citizen, I had a good friend of mine. I finally got him to play. The game seemed to be in a pretty good spot, and he bought an Aurora. He got an Aurora package. He didn't even have the game for 20 minutes. He logged in, and I met him, and we went down to his hangar, and his ship was upside down in the hangar when he called it. He logged out and refunded it. I was like, oh my god. Alright, let's see if I can find the space station here. Is that it? Nope, that's the jump gate. Alright, let's see if the map will work for me. Come on, map. There we go. Well, he in his defense, he knew a lot about Star Citizen already. Like he had kind of followed along with it a little bit, so he kind of knew. But the fact that it broke in the first like 30 seconds that he logged in, I can't say that I blame him. I mean, I think if I would have logged in for the first time and my ship was upside down in the hangar, I might have refunded it as well. Oh yeah, the Caterpillar elevator is cool. Oh god, Ducky. Well, main stations on plant should have quick pads. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Dude, this sucker is so fast. Holy crap. Gotta be careful with my little bullet. Alright, last jump. And then we're gonna try this little bunker. We're getting there. Horns to honk. Alright, let's go into the comms. Let's do contracts. Let's go to mercenary. Uh-oh. Well, I got a boarding act. Alright, I need to probably jump to like Lyria or something. Sometimes it makes me. Sometimes it makes me. I don't know, maybe these missions, muffler bearings. I think they need muffler bearings. Let's see here. Mercenary. Protect site. There we go. It's sad that I have to know all these little tiny workarounds to figure out how to get these missions. That just gets insane. So this MFD is actually broken, guys. It doesn't actually give you a fuel level in this, and it gives you it up here, but it doesn't. The bars are broken. Dude, this Titan is so fast. Holy crap. Yeah, this thing is this ship is like insanely quick. The Volkswagen. Oh, hey, interesting fact, guys. So, the Protect site, now there's 15 guys, not 10. It used to be 10, so they upped it by 5. That guy's a guard, right? That guy looks like a guard. That's a guard. That is not a guard. Ow. Dude, they can shoot? Ah! Dude, there's so many outside, so they put 5 outside, maybe? Dude, come on! You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well, they've changed the crap out of this. So there's apparently 5 outside now. Yeah, but we don't need friendly tags. I mean, you can just look at their armor and tell who to shoot, right? I've never really had them work that often, so I just got so used to looking at the armor. Oh my god. Well. So, they come around the corner now. That's good to know. I'm dead. No, it's not running smooth. It's got a lot of desync. There's a lot of desync from, like, when you see the flash of their guns and stuff, the bullets are already hitting you. It is not running smooth. I'm not gonna say it's bad either, but it's definitely not smooth. Oh, it's all good, MB. I'm not worried about it. It's all in good fun. Now that I know that the desync is still pretty bad, I can take it a little bit differently. It was running really smooth, like, for my own character, so I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll, you know, just run through it. And apparently that is not the case. Okay, hang on. First off, I don't want that gown on. You know I don't drink that much. I'll probably be asleep in less than an hour. So at this point, Chris gives you a key to a courtesy. Yeah, basically. Let's see. At least we're at Area 18. I at least like being back at Area 18. Because then I can go to the plaza or whatever. I feel like everything is just so much faster. I do like this. I do like that, like the new lighting and stuff. You can definitely tell a difference in this new lighting, like this stuff with the reflections. But wouldn't it be cool if you could actually see the reflection of the hammerhead? Like, you see how the hammerhead is up here? You should be able to see the red up here. Like in Cyberpunk, holy crap. The lighting and the reflections and stuff that you get in Cyberpunk is absolutely insane. But I don't know, guys. I think this is actually a really good place for me to stop the stream. I mean, I've been on for about 3 hours. Had an incredibly long day at work. I worked like 12 hours today, so I think this is a great time for me to stop, guys. So thank you all for being here. It's much appreciated. Synth, appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by the Discord and stuff. We'll chat over there. Anybody who's looking for a fun, good group, an older group, please stop by the Discord. We have a lot of fun over here. We've got Ducky, Unbe in there, Synth now. We've got Major in there. We've all been having a great time, so please stop by if you want. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next stream.